I'm not sure if you're on the side of social media that I am, but I see like a lot of comments on like random posts that are like, "Oh, 2026 is like the new 2016." Well, people like want to go back in time, where they're kind of scared of the amount of changes that we're going through, and a lot of people kind of think like, "Oh, like I wish we could go back to how things were, and like I want to go back in time almost." And I guess I could say that it's probably because of all the anxiety surrounding AI and stuff. So, what would you say to these kinds of people that kind of say, "Okay, I want to go back in time. I don't like how things are going so far."
Yeah, well, the first thing I would say is that I completely understand.
Right.
Um, I mean, I absolutely completely understand and I empathize with that. We had a global pandemic. I can't even imagine, Kai, being your age or being in your 20s where you want to be out with people and you want to be meeting people and you want that face to face and you're literally not able to leave your house for 2 years. I mean, I'm lucky, I've my husband, my kids, my everybody was here and not a problem, but I mean, I can't even imagine what that feels like. So I get that. The other piece too is, we've got wars going on. We've got all this stuff going on right now. And
Yeah.
as you were saying, what kind of jobs are going to be out there for everybody? So I understand that. And
Mm.
the other piece I would say is, well, what is normal to those people? Normal
Right.
is there's change going on. Even in that normal time, 2016 and earlier, the world was changing because change is constant. It's always happening to us.
Yeah.
But it's always happening. It's just not happening at this accelerated rate. So what I would say is, listen, we're never going to be going back to the past. We also tend to romanticize the past. By the way, are you
True.
seeing on your social media feed? Do you see the whole trad wife?
Oh my God, yes. I have been seeing it everywhere. It's kind of crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. No, that's crazy. Like they have no idea. So that's the extreme of what you're talking about. Like, oh, let's go back to, where, that's crazy. But
No.
do you see what I'm talking about? Is that you've got like all
Yeah.
of these people doing these, like, let's go back to where it was, calmer. Um,
Yeah.
so what do I say is listen, this is the new normal. The new normal is uncertainty. And like, so when you think about, how do you operate in uncertainty? Uncertainty is the new normal.
Yeah.
What do? You become adaptive. You explore all this like an explorer, like a curiosity mindset. So you've got adaptability, curiosity, um, more selective in terms of how you're reading and looking at stuff. Change how you think, change what you do. This is like lifting a weight and doing a bicep curl and you're strengthening your muscle. If you work out and you got to do that every day or 5 days a week or whatever, you've got to do the same thing. You've got to strengthen your muscle here in terms of making these changes. I'm becoming more adaptable.